I'd like to thank you very much for accepting this conversation. And first of all, I just wanted to congratulate you first for the award on the Venice Film Festival, and of
You.
course now for the Oscar nomination.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Leta may gada
xaalis matu gu jarul compté
sunu gaay mbokon daaw
ci semence nga nekk stade bu mag coow bu xonk cur bu ci xonkul doo ko signal bu xonk cur ngay signé autographe yàlla tey dama bëggoon ñu waxtaan gis nga fii ma nekk fi laa bëgg nga nekk fii bokk li ñu nooyi naa def
Well, the idea came up because we wanted to give visual form, finally, to a part of the journey that we usually don't see. So we wanted to put the camera on the other side, for give to the audience the possibility to live the experience of the journey through the eyes of the people that this contemporary hero, the migrant. So we decided to change the perspective. Also because with the years, we get used to listen every day on the news the number of the people arriving and the number of people dying on the sea, and you get used that are only numbers, and we wanted to humanize this number, to show that behind this number there are persons exactly like us with same dreams, desire of a better future, a family worried about you, and all these things. So the idea starts from to give voice to people that usually don't have voice, finally, to tell their story. So I've been listening their story, and I've been a sort of intermediator, that I put my experience at the service of their story.
I think it's very interesting that you said that you give them voice, because I think the movie has several interesting points, and I want to talk exactly about that one, that the fact that you give voice to these people. And the second point that I think it's precisely what concerns their perspective, what they imagine, what imagined life could be or is, in the West. And their perspective is completely linked on what they see on the internet.
The ideas that comes from listening the story is to show that there are not only migrants that escape from war or from changing climate, but there are also a lot of young all over the world, I would say, because it's global. The globalization is arrived everywhere. And of course, also in Africa. In Africa, the 70% of the population is young. So sometimes they are poor, but they have dignity, they have food, it's not food that they can eat. But we, with the social media, with the television, in many ways, we send, every day, we send image that create the dreams. We know from our side, knowing the background of our side, that sometimes it's an illusion. That's make even more tragic this story, this drama of our time. But they are young, and they don't understand why people from other country can easily come there, taking a plane, and if they want to move and go in their country, they have to risk their life. They don't understand why there is this injustice, why they can't discover the world and look for a better opportunity, why they don't have these rights that should be of everybody. So they start the journey thinking that everything can be easy. They can be unbeatable, they can be easy. They are very naive, They are very naive, and then they discover that the reality is much different. But when they discover, it's too late, because they are already in a system where it's difficult to go out. That's the story. It's the story of the journey. It's a classic story of the journey of the hero, you know, and
Exactly, this epic hero.
Yeah, or coming of age. You know, he started as a boy and he became a man, and during this journey, he will change forever. That's a classic story. That's why this movie arrived at the Oscar, also because it's very accessible. You know, it's very accessible because he is a hero without dark side. You know, like many other movies that I've done, there was always the dark side. He is pure. He's human. He's human till the end. So that's why I always say also in the interview how important it is to show this movie also in the school for the students, because they have the same age and they can see from a different perspective this tragedy, you know, this drama, and talk with the teacher, talk about a dark page of contemporary history, you know. So they can talk about migrants in the history, and they are our future. So I always hope that they will be screening also in Brazil for students, like we made in Italy. In Italy, a lot of school screen the movie since October till May. They will be screening, and in France too. So it's very important, I believe.
I hope we do this here as well. Since we are talking about the characters and the hero journey, I would like to talk about Seydur.
Well, he's the first time acting. The mother and the sister are actors, but his dream was to be a soccer player. So he's forced to act by the family. But yes, he entered in the character day by day, because I didn't give the script to him. So I shoot in chronological way. So every day he was discovering some new adventure, and he didn't know about his future, like the character. So he really create a wedding between the character and himself, the person. And yeah, and then he made this incredible performance, him and also Mustafa. They both made an incredible, I think they are the real power, you know, of the movie. Because, as I said before, the audience live the experience of the journey through the eyes of them. So without an actor or two actors so powerful, so pure, so human, you can't live the emotion that the movie gives. You know, cinema brings the audience in another dimension, give the possibility to live an experience, but everything passed through the eyes of the actors. So when the actors are so powerful, the emotion is much more powerful, also strong from the audience. So that's why I think they are the really power of the movie.
I have to finish, unfortunately. So I wanna, you know, wish you good luck and a great Oscar night. Congratulations again. And thank you very, very much for this conversation. Thank you. I'm a huge fan of your work. Thank you.